earlier in the season. See if you can bring it out again.
Will indeed. It will be something that has become a staple for RNG. The Vex pick has been something they have gone to many, many times. It is becoming a little bit of a fringe kind of pocket pick for Xiaohu in that mid lane. Does offer an awful lot of mobility and of course a lot of control as well with that fear. And we saw with Doonby, if you're able to get into a position where you can get a multi-man, they're just kind of holding the wave and keeping Lu Mao away from taking away from this ward. As I say that, look to maybe push this one in. They're going to go back in with the Zenith Blade as Ming gets taken very, very quickly down. They flash in and try and get on top of Tarzan, who flashes away. Lu Mao, though, and Light doing so much to keep Wei from top of themselves, and there's nowhere for him to go. Oh, it's a disaster for RNG, but elation for LNG. 2 quick kills on the bot side.
Absolutely huge. Now Bin might actually try and die to Akali.
He gets him, I think. Yeah, one more snip and he got him. He's dead. The Knight is still ticking, but not enough because you've got the needlework for the healing. He'll be able to push out this wave as well.
RNG making a move up towards the top side. I think Ale is just... goodbye.
I don't know if he's dead or not yet. He will go straight in, but he gets feared out of the Shroud. He goes straight in, though, with the Shadow Surge. One last auto attack should do it. Xiaohu picks up that kill. Nice roaming out. And this is what we normally see from
it's like backwards, yeah.
Yeah, it's very straight, but it's a trade of sides.
Yeah, and I think, you know, Dragon's going to give you more tools in the late stages. This wave to stack up bot, so a lot of minions, a lot of denial in the bot lane. It will, though, be RNG getting the first tower, so a fair advantage, all things considered. When you get the Herald, you're really hoping to be the one who ends up getting the tower. Quickly, they have obviously eliminated a lot of minions, but Light will take that first tower, and they're hoping to get the second charge in the T2. Already Ming. So I think RNG might be able to, I mean, at least defend the tier 2, but I think he might end up losing this tier 1 to the 3 members.
I don't know. You haven't got a huge wave to kind of follow up on top of this. When you see the top laners going 1-for-1, the needlework does come out. Perfect execution has been used! And will it be a trade? It will! Solo Bolo on both sides! And this... For the meme map, there's a ward there just behind the blue buff. They could TP into it if they want with the Akali. No, they're going to go towards the bottom side, and they're going to turn onto the Akali. There's going to be an immediate Shroud early with the Shadow Surge, but they do end up getting the fear on top of them. Ala now in a little bit of trouble, has to back away. It's 5-man strong for both of these teams. It's not going to have the Shadow Surge on the reset. Watch the Orianna ball. That shockwave could be huge, and now you can see Wei going in. He's not going to get the steal. He's going to have to try and use his ultimate, as we can now get Lu Mao going way too deep. Has to go in. The Moonlight Vigil goes completely wide, and now Ala can wreak havoc. He's got himself resets. 1, 2, 3 kills there for the Akali before they get taken down. But the Gwen not to be outdone. The top laners triple, but it's still the Gwen alive. Finn trying to make this one work. The shockwave finally comes out, but it hits nothing. We talked about the mid laners, but this game is all about the top.
And I mean, yeah, that's it. After watching that fight, I'm so glad we don't have the top lane Janet Smite meta at the moment.
I know, right? This is not what we want to go for, but it looks like Ala maybe have bitten off a little bit more than he can chew. The TP's going to be coming in. Xiaohu does not get the fear off as they try and jump in onto Bin. Bin's needlework not really doing a lot of work, as Xiaohu might be left to the dogs, and he's going to be taken and burnt apart. Shockwave comes in. Needlework, though. 1, maybe goes for more, as RNG are now collapsing. They've lost Xiaohu, but they've got themselves in a split fight. There's going to be the image of the bush as they get themselves a Scryer's Bloom. The Aphelios picks up 1-2. Very nicely done. This is why Gwen is busted.
Yeah, we were talking about the Fed Jinx against the Fed Gwen. My money's on the Fed Gwen. No one has, like, apart from the Jinx, and the Jinx can't really hit him. No one has that great sustained damage to cut through him.
On Doonby now. Shockwave going to be used. A Shadow Surge. Doonby knows he's dead. He's not even going to use. Actually, he doesn't even have a flash to use. They say that he's keeping himself safe and topped up just a little bit. The Crescent Guard knocks everyone away, and Wei is going to get taken out here. They're going to commit the TP. That's going to be the Gwen coming in on top of this, though. Is Xiaohu trying to find something. Here comes Finn. Running with scissors is not ideal, but it is okay when you're on this Gwen. He's going to run straight down as both junglers go down. They could maybe look to try and flip this at Baron.
Yeah, it's difficult though, right? You don't have your jungler. You have to start the fight and then turn it, and you kind of have to wait for Wei to be there. So this would be a very slow Baron if LNG up the contest.
It's not that slow at all.
No, I don't mean slow in taking it, but I mean slow if they're waiting for Wei, right? Because they don't want to flip this. They will have to take this slow.
Here we go. The TP coming in. Lu Mao is going to be the sole person here alongside Doonby, and they got the teleport out of Ala. That's what they wanted. The dragon is live, and now Ala is very powerful right now. He's going to be moving forward. He still has his perfect execution.
Managed to steal that. No, he didn't. But his smite is on cooldown for a short amount of time. Look at Bin on this flank.
Oh, it's going to be the top laners again and again. We're seeing these guys go in on each other, but Gwen is immune. A hook lands right onto a prime target, and Doobie is now dead. No shockwave for this fight, and Allah's completely separated. It's the 5v3, as you can see Tarzan doing his best, but it's not going to be enough. It's a 4-for-0 kill. RNG are slowly taking control.
Crush that fight again. Going to be getting caught out. They managed to jump on him, and then I love Bin's patience with the ultimate charge.
It's a burst, so plenty of options here, and of course to boot it all up, RNG have got themselves the 4-item nearly Aphelios. He's got himself the Gale Force, yeah, they've got the damage. There's no way you can really contest this if you're not in position for. Yeah, look, they know it's going down, but it's gone, done, dusted. RNG get themselves the Baron. We are at 33 minutes, or just a little bit underneath it, and LNG don't even get the trade-off which they wanted. They wanted to try and maybe take down that tier 1 in the mid lane inhibitor has fallen. RNG, they are pushing all the right buttons. They are getting themselves to a point of which they might have found an opportunity, and in a 1v1, Bin says, I reign supreme. They get the solo, and now you gotta do it. You have to go for it now. You have no inhibitors, LNG. You need to find an opportunity.
This is going to be a tricky one, but it looks like RNG fishing for the engage. They're trying to defend the tower, but I feel like RNG, 3 inhibs down. You don't need to rush this, right? Time is on your side. Already mid, you can see a super minion wave coming in. Zhao is going to recall and TP back in to protect the wave. They're going for this now.
They're going to have to try and make this one work. RNG looking to end this game and end the streak. LNG will lose the Leona. They've lost their carries as well. It has been done. RNG will bring down the undefeated LNG and bring themselves up to 7 wins and 2.
They end this streak. It's a repeat of summer last year. LNG, 7 wins, but no more in a row. RNG had a rough game 1 loss. It was a stomp. It made them look so underwhelming, but they bounced back. A hard-fought game 2.